Well, what inspired me to do this is, first of all, like if you follow me on social media, you'll know that my older brother Phil got COVID real bad. He had some underlying illnesses anyway. COVID took over. He had to be put into an induced coma for 3 weeks. Thankfully, he's come out the coma. He's in rehabilitation now, and he's getting back slowly to normal. So fingers crossed he'll be back to normal in the next couple of weeks. He told me, him and his wife told me how much that the nurses and doctors had done a good at hospital at the ICU to help him. The only thing I could think of doing was raising some money by boxing. I was supposed to have final fight in December, but because of COVID I couldn't have that. So that was called 50 and out. So it was kind of an idea to do 50 rounds and out as a tribute. Basically, that's what's inspired me to do it. Well, because of all the restrictions and that, it can't happen at the moment. And actually, I need to get a bit of timber off and get fit before I attempt this, because it's not an easy feat. 50 rounds in a day, but we're looking at the last Saturday in April, the 24th. Hopefully we can get people into the gym, whether it's under restrictions, but we can get them into the gym so we can do it. But as soon as we can, at like late April or after. But we're looking the 24th of April, Saturday the 24th of April, to do this at Cogan's Corner, Digbeth. Many thanks to Sean Cogan for letting me use the gym for it. Yeah, well, I asked the sparring partners, and I've got to say I was overwhelmed by the amount of people that come forward, whether people just want to punch my head in or they realise that it's a good cause. Hopefully we're going to have a good crack, we're going to have a good laugh there. But I've got some absolute talent coming down. Let's see, we've got a former professional boxer, British champion Wayne Elcock. He says he'll do a few rounds. Recently retired Carl Dickens, he only retired about 2 years ago. He says he'll come down, professional boxer there. We've got a couple of old heads as well, but they'll be very interesting because I rate both of them. Sean Cogan says his trainer at Cogan's Corner said he'll do a few rounds with me. Malcolm Melvin, ex-Midlands champion and Irish champion, he's said he'll do a few rounds as well. You know what I mean? Like that's just the top of the cake. Like you look down as well. Like my old foe Malcolm Stowe, 5 fights with him. He said he'll do as many rounds as I need him to do. I think I'll only try 2 with him because we had 5 good wars, and I class him as a friend. So that'll be interesting. That'll be a good little tear up. Then you got like Dan Podmore, BKB British champion. He said he'll do a few rounds. Really excited about that. We sparred ages ago. Like, he showed me loads of respect, and you know what? He'll know that it's only like a bit of fun. But it'll be nice to get in the ring with him, because we never actually fought, which was amazing to me, because he's an absolutely talented boxer in the unlicensed game. Now he's in the BKB arena. And he's defending his British title in March, so good luck to him, and hopefully he saves a bit for when we have a little move round in April. Also on the unlicensed area, we've got Marcus Carter, one of the most underrated heavyweights around. I honestly can't see why that geezer has never won any titles. It's probably because he flips flops in and out, but very, very talented boxer. I like him a lot. He's done my corner a few times as well, and that'll be a good spar as well. So there was good spars there, like 5 or 6 very, very talented fighters. You know what I mean, from professional to the unlicensed. So that'll be interesting. But there's loads of other unlicensed fighters, too many to mention, and we're all going to try and get them at least 2 rounds each with me. So it'll be interesting. we've also I met up with JK, the grime artist, that he turned around and said he'd do 2 rounds with me. Whether that happens or not, I don't know, but he has said that he'd be happy to do it. Also, Bowser Boss has said he'll do 2 rounds, so it'll be interesting if they come off, but you know, add a bit of spice to it. So yeah, we've had some really good response, and I thank you to everyone who says they will do a few rounds, because obviously you're going to have people who need to pull out or can't do it on the day. So I think we've got more than enough fighters to do at least the 50, if not more. Well, I'll put on the fund me £1,000, but hopefully as much as possible. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, I just want to do something like to say thank you to the people that looked after my brother, and you know, who were on the front line, getting us all through this. You know what I mean? If you've got any older people or even younger people now who are catching this, like it's these people on the front line that are really, you know, taking the brunt of it. So like, it's just my way of saying thank you. So £1,000 is on the fund me, but as much as we can. You know what? In principle, at the moment, I've raised about 580 with pledges. It's not all in the fund me purse, but yeah, about 580 quid. So we're close to it anyway. So I'm hoping that it's over £1,000. But as much as anyone can donate would be great. Well, if you do want to donate, you can either contact me via social media and go, I pledge this, or hopefully if restrictions are lifted a bit, you'll be able to come down, watch, put some money in the bucket. You know what I mean? Whatever you can give would be much appreciated. There's also, you can go to the FundMe site. That's probably the easiest way to donate. You just put whatever you can afford in there. We're looking to make sure that the money goes to the trust that looks after Good Hope Hospital, because like that, the trust usually have about 3 or 4 hospitals with them. So I want to pick the trust that Good Hope's in. But yeah, like you can either contact me on social media, come down to the gym on the day, put some money in the bucket, or go to the FundMe page and put money in there. Yeah, and the response has been pretty good. Like I've had companies like Hogan's Corner have put in a substantial amount of money, which I'm very grateful for, and many thanks to Sean Hogan for that. My cousins, James D, Tadek, have put in a substantial amount of money. Also Richard Cooney, my other cousin, his company has put in a substantial amount of money. Also Band Like Plug, you know what I mean, he's donated £100, like fair play to him. They're the ones that have, you know, I've just gone, wow, thank you very much, because that's got us to a goal a lot quicker, or closer to a goal a lot quicker. But then there's people on the FundMe page who have banged in 20 quid. Well, I can say I'd like to thank the people that have donated already. I'd like to call out to all the people that I've interviewed, writ about in the Birmingham boxing column, who are in the boxing industry. You know what? Whatever you could donate, you know what I mean. It'd be fantastic to see the boxing community come out, whether it's £5, £10, £20, £100, whatever you think you can just put into the FundMe page would be fantastic, and you know what, it'd be great support. Yeah, also like Sean Hogan, gotta thank him. I mentioned it to him, he goes, fantastic, he goes, yeah, I'll get right behind that. Pledged a large amount of money to the fund straight away, and said, yeah, you can use the gym as soon as the restrictions allow. I've had great support from the McCrackens, the two Spencers, young Spencer and old Spencer. Spencer Senior sorted me out a pair of gloves. Many thanks for that. Young Spencer, who's a coach himself now, has been giving me a lot of tips. You know what I mean? At the moment, I can't train properly, but trust me, I'm putting in the graft and I'm having a go. And I'll be 16 stone when I get in that ring in the end of April. No worries about that. And I'll be fit to do these 50 rounds, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm even thinking of doing more than 50. And just to finish is just to say thank you to anyone who donates or supports it. Please share this video, and let's raise some money for the NHS, especially for good old ICU. That's my main goal, and hope to see you there. If not, you can enjoy it on a video, because we'll make sure there's a few clips of it. But thank yous all for donating and supporting me.